national ACTV broadcast during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee and Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit. Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here, at least I hope this is the case, is that although academics are the most important thing, no doubt about it, got to take care of the academics, time management, not a kid anymore, right? Young adult. The college is a whole lot more than that in a place like this. It is an experience. College is an experience that will last you for the rest of your life. The relationships that you make here, the memories, the late night stuff, the whole 9 yards is just going to be great.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
All right, at this time, we will get started with the evening's program, but please be sure that you finish your meal and your dessert. First, I'd like to acknowledge the Hall of Fame committee and invite those who are present to stand. Mike Duffy, Toby Ernst, Brent Greenwood, Norma Gladue, Ron Labadie, Henry Mensing, Kathy Morris, Craig Rainey, and Nancy Walsh. Thank you for your service, and to the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame. I also invite other athletic department staff and coaches present this evening to please stand. Thank you for all you do for our student athletes. Welcome to Adrian College President Jeffrey Docking, as well as other members of the senior staff. Please stand. Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Andrea Milner, Athletic Director Mike Duffy and Mrs. Shelley Duffy, and Director of Alumni Relations, Jenny Carlson. Thank you all for joining us this evening to honor our inductees. We continue to celebrate the long and rich history of athletics, and many of you have made significant contributions. Will those in the audience who are current members of the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame please stand? Thank you for your many contributions to athletics, to the college, and to your communities. Each year, the coaches and athletic staff make selections of outstanding student athletes for the male and female senior athletes honor. At this time, we would like to recognize the 2019 to 2020 Adrian College Senior Athletes of the Year: Dino Balsamo for NCAA Men's Hockey, Caroline Fleming for NCAA Women's Soccer, Kelly O'Sullivan for NCAA Women's Soccer, Brooke Shembry for NCAA Women's Hockey, and Gunnar Rainey for NCAA Baseball. Now, we are pleased to introduce a video for all of our honorees and inductees put together by myself. Please direct your attention to the video screen. After each video, I ask that the honoree or inductees please come to the lectern and offer their remarks. Now, Dino and Caroline both were not able to come today as they're currently working or playing professional hockey, so that's a pretty good reason. So let's start off with Dino. Your 2019 to 2020 Senior Male Athlete of the Year is Dino Balsamo. The now all-time leading scorer in Adrian College NCAA hockey history was named a first-team All-American by the National Hockey Coaches Association during his senior season. He also scored 1.38 points per game, which made him 20th nationally in Division III. He led the Bulldogs to a Peters Cup and Harris Cup trophy. Dino would like to thank his coaches and teammates for the past 4 years. He is now playing professional hockey. Congratulations, Dino Balsamo. And like I said, that's where Dino's at tonight, playing professional hockey. Now, Caroline. One of your 2019 to 2020 Female Athletes of the Year is Caroline Fleming. As the MIAA Most Valuable Player during her senior year in NCAA Women's Soccer, she also earned second-team All-American honors and helped lead the Bulldogs to its second straight MIAA tournament title. During their second-ever trip to the NCAA tournament, they advanced to the second round. Caroline even scored the Bulldogs' first-ever goal in the NCAA tournament during their first-round 1-0 victory, which she says is her favorite moment playing at Adrian. Now Caroline is an athletic trainer at the University of Michigan. Congratulations, Caroline Fleming. And Caroline's currently working, so she was unable to be here tonight. Next up, Kelly O'Sullivan. Be sure to come up to the stage after your video's concluded. Your other 2019 to 2020 Female Athlete of the Year is Kelly O'Sullivan. The NCAA Women's Hockey star is the most decorated skater to ever play for the program, which included 4 first-team All-American honors. She's one of just 3 ever nationally to achieve that. During her senior year, she was the NCHA Conference Player of the Year and scored 114 points in her 119 games for Adrian. She was even drafted by the Buffalo Beauts in the 2020 National Women's Hockey League Draft. She is currently an events coordinator at Grand Geneva Spa and Resort in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, while working toward a real estate license. Please welcome to the stage, Kelly O'Sullivan.
Hello. I would just first like to say thank you for this award and congratulate Brooke and all the other athletes that are also accepting this award and all the Hall of Fame nominees. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for always supporting me throughout my career, and also my teammates and coaches here at Adrian College, especially Coach Skelly for always being there for me on and off the ice whenever I needed it. I would also like to commemorate all the memories that I have here at Adrian College, and I'll always look back. Go Bulldogs.
All right, next up, Brooke Schembri. Your 2020 to 2021 Senior Female Athlete of the Year is Brooke Schembri. She sits 10th all-time in scoring for the Adrian College NCAA women's hockey team and finished 3rd in the country during her senior year. Schembri also tied for the lead in assists nationwide during the 2020-21 season. Brooke helped lead the Bulldogs to 3 NCHA regular season championships and 4 Slats Cup trophies. She also was a part of a trip to the NCAA tournament 3 times, including 1 stop at the Frozen Four. Brooke is continuing her Adrian College hockey career as a master's student here before pursuing a career in marketing. Please welcome to the stage, Brooke Schembri.
Hello, I'm Brooke. I just wanted to say thank you and that it's a huge honor to receive this award. Last year, and I would not have been able to do it without my family, my teammates, and my coaches. My career here has been nothing short of amazing, and I'm so thankful for it, and I'm extremely blessed to be able to come back this year and play a 5th year. I've said it's been an honor to watch Coach Skelly grow this program the 4 years that I've been here, and I can't wait to see where this year leads in the future as well. I just want to congratulate everyone else, and it's always a great day to be a Bulldog. Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, Gunnar Rainey. Your 2020 to 2021 Senior Male Athlete of the Year is Gunnar Rainey. The 4-year starter helped lead the baseball team to 4 conference championships while being named first team All-MIAA 3 times and Position Player of the Year twice. He was named an All-American in 2019 and 2021. During his senior year, he broke the career hitting record for the Bulldogs while helping lead Adrian to the College World Series. He is currently continuing his professional baseball career. Please welcome to the stage, Gunnar Rainey.
Good evening. First, I'd like to just say a thank you to my friends, family, loved ones, and coaches. And to my old man out there, I don't know how to put this, but you're welcome. You're welcome for all those extra gray hairs, too. To the honorees and inductees tonight, I'm glad I'm able to share this room with you. A lot of you know me as an infant and a small child. Most of you have even babysat me. We had Taz picking me up from my 3rd grade classroom in his 93 Chevy Caprice. Pimped out, bumping 50 Cent. I like the style. To my Aunt Casey, I'm also glad I'm here for you too. To the first athlete I was able to idolize and kind of look up to. It's kind of rightful that you take your place in Adrian College history, so congratulations. Me and Casey kind of share a love for Biggie Smalls, and we love the song Juicy. You know how it starts? It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up Magazine. I won't do the whole song, but I can. But now one of her dreams is now a reality. So it's kind of great to be here and do all that. And I'll just end with, again, thank you. I'm extremely honored and humbled to be up here. Hopefully in 10 more years I can give an even longer speech. Thank you.
Best wishes and continued success in all of your athletic and academic endeavors. These outstanding student athletes are an inspiration to our students on campus. Now, we're going to take a look back at the 2020 to 2021 Adrian College Bulldogs athletic year. Now let's roll the video.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
At this time, I'd like to invite Adrian College President, Dr. Jeffrey R. Docking, to address the audience.
Thank you, Jay. Before I say a few words about our inductees tonight, I want to tell you about someone else who is in my Hall of Fame. And this is somebody who did something over the past year that none of us in this room have ever done. I guarantee it. and that is led over 50 athletic teams at a college when everybody else was shutting down, when everybody else was saying, no, the kids can't have fun this year, when everybody else was saying, no, you know, COVID this and, you know, panic that and blah, blah, blah. And this isn't to diminish COVID, because I take COVID seriously. I know you do as well, and some of you have probably lost loved ones from COVID. But we made the decision going into last year that we were going to do something that I think everybody should have the opportunity to do in this life, and that is make the decision that is best for them. And we had some kids say, I don't want to play, I'm worried about COVID, and we totally respected that. But we also had a lot of other students say, you know what, I want to do this. And the person that led us through all of that was this guy right over here. This guy is a hero, in my opinion, over the past year because we swam against the current. We were the only team in Michigan at one point that had a football season going, and finally a couple of more jumped in. And courage is, I think, the first sort of necessity of leadership. And Mike showed a ton of courage by saying that we can do this. At one point, we were testing athletes 6 days a week because we had to at the NCAA. So I'm going to ask everybody in this room to give Mike Duffy over here a huge round of applause because tonight he's in our Hall of Fame. Now to the athletes. I don't think that I need to speak very long about how I feel about athletes. In 2005, when my family and I rolled into town, we had 840 students at this school. And it was a wonderful school, but it was hemorrhaging money. And we had to figure out a way to get the Abby Sikoras of this world and the Caltechas and the Jens and others to say, yep, Adrian is for me. And we decided to leverage athletics. And I've never regretted that one day. Somebody walked up to me about 18 months after I got here, and he said, hey, we've been talking. We think that you're leveraging athletics to grow enrollment here. You're going to be bringing in a bunch of athletes. I said, yeah, guilty as charged. He said, oh, okay. I said, no, go get me another beer because I believe in what we're doing. And I've always believed in it. And the young people that go through this place are just phenomenal people. And I used to think that the best thing about leveraging athletics is you get to go to all these games and watch the kids compete, which I can't get enough of, to be honest. I watch bass fishing on Zoom. I can't believe I'm watching bass fishing, but it's actually pretty exciting, especially when you win the national championship, right, Mike? But what's even better than watching the games is getting to know the athletes. And the students that we get here are just absolutely amazing people that go on to do great things, all of them. And you parents ought to be incredibly proud of the kinds of young people that you raise. I always tell Mike, even the bad kids at Adrian are pretty darn good. This is not a tough crowd. We got great students here. But a lot of it has to do with athletics. A lot of it has to do with the friends they make and the lifelong relationships and the teamwork and sort of working for something bigger than yourself and all the emotion that goes into the great victories and the devastating defeats. And so it does begin with leadership and with Mike, and I guess it ends with the athletes going out on the field and the rink and the diamond and the track and everything else that they play on, the lake. So we thank you for being here tonight. Athletes, this is sort of the pinnacle, in my opinion. Getting into a Hall of Fame is about as good as it gets, except getting married and having kids and buying your first house and some of those things. But this is a big deal, a really, really big deal. And we are so proud of all of you, and we thank you for being Bulldogs for life, all right? Thank you.
Just real quick, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight. Also, for everyone, as you guys noticed, there's a couple cameras around. We're live on YouTube as well, on Adrian College TV, so thank you for everyone watching at home. It's an honor to host tonight. But now's the part of the evening everyone's been waiting for, the induction of our 2021 Athletic Hall of Fame class. Once again, we are pleased to be able to introduce each individual with a short video montage this year. Will our 5 individual inductees in attendance and Coach Rainey please be seated up front? Now, after each video concludes, please come to the stage for congratulations and to share brief remarks, and then return to your seats at the front. Our first inductee is Bill Bedore from Fairfield, California. Unfortunately, he was unable to be here tonight, but you'll see he had plenty to say. Tonight's first inductee into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame is from the class of 1989, William Bedore. Bill helped lead the Bulldog football team to MIAA championships in 1988 and 1989, in which he received first-team all-conference honors for both years. Bedore was also named Team MVP and MIAA MVP in 1988. This led to his co-captain status on the team in 1989. Some of his biggest impacts have come off the field, though, as a deputy sheriff in California. He was named Berkeley Police Officer of the Year in 2000 and received a Medal of Valor in 2017. Bill was unable to make it tonight, but did have a message for everyone.
First of all, let me apologize for not being able to be there. I became so one-sided when the dates for this weekend came out that I went and bought my plane ticket. I then told my wife what the dates were, and I saw the look in her eyes. I then realized what September 8th was for my family and I had to stay home with them. Thank you for the opportunity to speak a bit to you about what this great honor means to me, and congrats to all the inductees. I was fortunate to be part of great football teams at Adrian. The guys I played with were amazing athletes who made me look a lot better than I actually was. Football is a team sport. And I would not be, this for my teammates as much as it is me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. The last time I was at Adrian College was homecoming 2010. The 88 and 89 MIAA back-to-back football champs were inducted to the same Hall of Fame. I was blessed to be part of those 2 championship seasons. I was given a second chance by Coach Labadie while at Adrian. Without elaborating on that second chance, it changed my life for the better. I've been a police officer for 30 years, and I'm a firm believer in second chances with people I've had to deal with. Because of that second chance given to me by Coach Labadie, I met some amazing friends at Adrian College, and we're still good friends to this day. I think about my days at Adrian College often and would do it all again. Coach Labadie, Coach Mensing, Coach Duffy, and the rest of the staff, thank you for all you did for us on and off the field. I'm humbled by all of this and will treasure this honor with me forever. Thank you. And go Bulldogs.
Congratulations, Bill. We're sorry you couldn't make it tonight. Our second inductee is Daniel Slagle from Bryan, Ohio. Daniel, come up to the stage after your video. The next induction into the Adrian College Hall of Fame comes from the class of 2000, Daniel Slagle. Daniel was named Rookie of the Year for the baseball team in 1997 and also received second-team all-conference honors that season. Slagle went on to be a 2-time team MVP and captain, along with receiving first-team All-MIAA honors 3 times. Along with leading the conference in hitting twice, Slagle holds single-season and career records with the Adrian College baseball team for slugging percentage and home runs, and is also the career leader in walks. Please welcome to the stage Daniel Slagle.
Well, good evening, and thank you for this tremendous opportunity. You know, back in February of 2020, when Coach Rainey called, I was a little bit surprised to hear him say, I just want to let you know that you're going to be inducted into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame. It's very humbling and honoring to receive such recognition, so thank you. I'd first like to start by thanking all those who played a part in the ceremony of all of our inductions tonight. Thank you. To the Hall of Fame Committee, thank you for your consideration. It's such a privilege to be able to represent this wonderful Bulldog family. To President Docking for his vision towards continued growth in Adrian College's academic excellence and its athletic superiority. To Athletic Director Mike Duffy for his leadership in guiding the athletic tradition at Adrian College, and also to Jennifer Carlson for overseeing and organizing tonight's ceremonies. To my coaches, Coach Rainey, Mike Duffy, Aaron Klotz, and Phil Lawrence for an unwavering commitment to never be satisfied, and to my high school baseball coach, Tom Held, who helped me find value in the mental preparation side of this game. To my teammates for helping me to see the importance of always persevering, even when things got hard, and it did. To my mom and dad for teaching me to never settle for nothing less than my best. Thank you. To my aunts and uncles, sister, and brother-in-law for their involvement and support, and probably my biggest fans, my departed grandparents, who always rang a cowbell or hollered in my support, so I thank them for that. To my brother David, who was my coach and inspiration away from practice, he was my role model, and I looked up to him and always strived to stay at least one batting percentage better than him each season. To my current family, my wife Lindsay, my children Grace, Emmeline, and Noah, my father-in-law for their support tonight. It means a great deal to me. And finally, to my Creator, I thank God who gave me the ability to play a game that I so desperately loved. You know, you take one step on this facility and on this campus, and you can see why Adrian College takes the lead in academic excellence and athletic superiority. This campus is second to none, and it boasts some of the finest facilities in all the country. As a young man, my dad always spoke to me about how the name on the back of the jersey means a whole lot more than the name on the front. How character and how we play leaves a lasting legacy, and how strong community and commitment to family means far more than our athletic records. I'd like to share with you about a personal experience while I was an athlete at Adrian. Back in 1998, Coach Rainey probably remembers these things as well, but we had what was called our first couch night at the old ballpark at Riverside. And you probably don't have such sophisticated things at your, like a couch night at your beautiful complexes now, but in my time we did. So you can just imagine all of these trucks of the fraternity and sororities that back up these S10s and F-150s, and they're dumping their furniture set out on the top of the hill. It was real classy. And so it was great. And then as I recall telling my, some of the guys were telling me there was this old lady that was up there dancing with some of the fraternity guys. I laughed, but you know, when I looked up, I saw my 80-year-old something great aunt having a blast. I don't know if I should have been horrified or not, but she reminded me of the importance of family. I had a wonderful, wonderful support group. Parents who cared deeply to support me in the sport that I love. I had grandparents, aunts and uncles, and cousins that made trips to Holland, Michigan for the weekend, from Mansfield, Ohio, and made the trip all the way back in the same day. My support group means a great deal to me. I'm thankful to share this evening with all of you and with my family who have always supported my interest. And while it might have been stated by Kurt Russell in the movie Miracle, the name on the front of the jersey is more important than the back, I'm always reminded that what I did on the field was not nearly as important as what I did off the field. Leaving a lasting legacy matters. To my dad, who's here in attendance, who is my hero, thank you so much for teaching me the game that I love and impressing upon me why being a role model matters in the life of an athlete, husband, and father. Again, thank you for this tremendous opportunity. I'm very humbled and honored to be part of a special family and to be inducted into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame. Thank you.
I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know if I'm going to make it before crying before the end of this. Our third inductee is Casey Anger from Brook Park, Ohio. The next induction into the Adrian College Hall of Fame comes from the class of 2006, Casey Anger. Casey was team captain of the Bulldog volleyball team for 3 seasons. During her career, she received all MIAA conference honors 4 times. That includes honorable mention in 2004 and 2006, second team in 2002, and first team in 2003. During that 2003 season, she was also named MIAA Defensive Player of the Year. Anger remains the career record holder for digs per season and career matches played. She is also the single season record holder for digs per set. She sits second all-time in career digs and career digs per set. Anger turned her passion into coaching and has been doing so since 2007. Currently, she is at Baldwin-Wallace University. Please welcome to the stage, Casey Anger.
Down to my level. First of all, I don't know if I can follow my nephew and how good he was, because he got all the wit in the family. So I just want to start out by thanking Adrian College and the Hall of Fame Committee for this honor. Adrian College has been a huge part of my life. I was born and raised in Adrian, grew up 2 blocks away from here. Coach Rainey is my brother-in-law and has been in my life since I was in the 3rd grade. I actually made this decision to attend Adrian College very late in my senior year, and it's one I will never regret. To me, Adrian College will always be family. I was able to meet some of my best friends through playing volleyball at Adrian College, and friendships that are as strong as ever today. My best friend in the entire world, Abby Kelticka, will be up here after me. I'm so excited that we get to do this together. Our other best friend, Lori Dermeyer, went in a couple years ago, and a lot of our teammates are here as well, so it's great to have them around. Jenny Carlson also going in tonight, also one of my great friends. Sorry to kind of forget about you there. I've been fortunate to be able to stay connected to Adrian College since graduating. I was able to spend a year as a coach here, and then 5 years ago, Gunnar decided to come here, and I've been kind of connected in here every spring watching him play baseball. So very fortunate to be able to stay around and see the tradition and see the school grow. That's kind of one of the most special parts of tonight for me, is to be here with Jenny and Abby and Gunnar and have everybody here, and Craig having 2 teams going. He was such a big part of my life. Tomorrow morning, I get to bring my team here to play. We play at 11 a.m., so if anybody wants to watch volleyball tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. in the Maryland, you can see me coach. I think that's probably one of the coolest things, too, is that I get to bring them here and show them where I came from. So they're kind of upset that they didn't get to come tonight, but they are watching, so hello, Baldwin-Wallace Volleyball. I can honestly say that I don't remember a ton of actual volleyball plays that happened in my career, because I've probably seen a million since then. But I do remember beating Hope our senior year, and then also taking some of the best trips of our lives together in the vans. We didn't get to take buses back then, so we drove those vans, and we had some great times. Lori wouldn't let us listen to country, but we had some good times in those vans. I think one of my favorite memories is my junior year, when we went to New York and played NYU. They were #1 in the nation at the time, and it was fall break, and on Sunday we decided we were going to call Coach Duffy and ask him if we could stay another night and go to the morning show in the morning. And we went out there bright and early for the morning show, and we had a sign that said, "Hi, Coach Duffy," and got on TV, and I believe he still has that picture to this day. We're hoping to bring it out tomorrow and have it out. So I just want to say another special thank you to my mom. She's one of the most important people in my life, and She never missed a match in my entire career. No matter where we were, she was there. She was at NYU, she was in Kentucky, she was everywhere we were. Also to my sister, who I had the unique opportunity to have as my assistant coach for 3 of my years at college. Like I said, family was a big part of this, and she was my assistant coach, and Gunnar and Kaio were able to run around our practices every day, and I got to see them every day here, and I don't think a lot of people get that experience at college, so that was great for me. Thank you to Craig, Coach Rainey, as you guys all know him. One of the most important people in my life as well. Been like a second dad to me. Still a great mentor and friend. And thank you to my dad and stepmom, who are also here, for their support throughout the years. And to the rest of the inductees tonight, congratulations. I'm honored to be joining the Adrian College greats with you. Craig Rainey's in the front row crying, so I'm gonna end it at that. Thank you all.
I think everybody remembers beating Hope when they play here for sure. Our fourth and next inductee from Detroit, Michigan is Abby Sikora Kaltica. The next induction into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame is from the class of 2007, Abby Sikora Kaltica. Abby was a 3-year team captain for the Bulldog volleyball team and was named team MVP twice. She was placed on the MIAA second team twice and was elected to all MIAA first team during her senior year. Following her senior year, Abby was nominated for NCAA Woman of the Year to represent the MIAA. Abby still holds career records for the Bulldogs in total assists, assist percentage, and service aces. She's also top 10 all-time in 5 other categories. Please welcome to the stage, Abby Sikora Kaltica.
Good evening. I would like to first thank the selection committee for this incredible honor. To my coaches and teammates, many of you are here today, thank you. Thank you for putting your trust in me and always pushing me to be my best. To my family, thank you for your unwavering love and support. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be standing up here today. As I was reflecting on my time here at Adrian College and thinking about which memories I wanted to share, it became clear to me that family was the one common thread that tied them all together. Volleyball has always been a family thing for me. My dad was my coach in high school. My brother would come in and scrimmage us during practices. And Lord knows how many weekend tournaments they all sat through. My family never missed a game, and that taught me the true value and importance of showing up and supporting the ones you love. Thank you, Mom and Dad, Brett and Granny. It's no surprise that I ended up at college that felt like home, with teammates that quickly became friends that turned into family. Volleyball has a unique way of bringing people together, shaping who we are, and creating bonds that last a lifetime. And when you have that kind of bond off the court, it's really easy to trust one another on the court. And I believe that's what led to our success as a team here at Adrian. One of my favorite memories, similar to these girls, is playing at Hope's senior year. It was an away game for us, so they had the home court advantage. We had yet to beat them in my 4 years. And like most of our matchups with Hope, the lead kept changing, and the tiebreaker came down to the 5th and final set. Our team's chemistry on the court that night was at an all-time high, and our momentum kept building with each set we played. During one of our timeouts, the song Don't Stop Believing by Journey came on, and we all looked at each other like it was a sign, and we knew the outcome was going to be different that time. We ended up winning the final set by 2 points, but it wasn't just about finally beating Hope. It was about the team and how hard everyone fought for that win. I don't think anyone can look back at that game and say, I wish I would have done more. And as a senior and as a captain, that was a highlight of my career. Adrian College will always be near and dear to my heart. I met my husband, Aaron, who played football here, and now we have a beautiful family of our own. I've always said that the people at Adrian were special, but I was reminded just how special they were. when Aaron and I lost our first son to brain cancer when he was just 10 days old. Our Bulldog family showed up for us in ways we didn't even know we needed, and they continue to be there for us through all of life's ups and downs. We've celebrated weddings, babies, attended funerals, and everything in between together. I'm so thankful for my time at Adrian College, the life lessons learned, and the people who have been a part of our lives ever since. Adrian College is our family, and family's everything.
Our fifth inductee from right here in Adrian, Michigan, Tabarsky Taz Wallace. The next induction into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame is from the class of 2007, Tabarsky Taz Wallace. Taz was named first team All-MIA 3 times for the Bulldog football team and was also elected team MVP 3 times. He was captain twice. Taz was selected as a D3 football first team All-American in 2006 and third team All-American in 2004. He still is the D3 all-time leader in tackles per game. He had success coaching the Madison Trojans in 2020 as he was selected Regional Coach of the Year, Lenawee County Coach of the Year, and AP Second Team All-State Coach of the Year. Off the field, Taz received 2011 Gleaner Outstanding Community Service Award and wrote a book, The Game That Almost Broke Me. Please welcome to the stage, Taz Wallace.
Thank you. I'm going to spend very little time talking about myself tonight, but I want to thank my mom, my aunt and uncle, the Rush family, the Traxler family, and all my teammates. And finally, I want to thank my right-hand man, A.J. Mary. Give me a second, because it's going to be tough. Before each game, A.J. and I used to say, hey, I'm nothing without you. And although I'm here, when I received the call, I looked to my wife and I said, we're going into the Hall of Fame. And when I say we, I mean my teammates, my friends, my family, my loved ones. People have supported me in my entire life. I have friends here right now that are expecting a child at any moment, but he still flew in, so you understand the we. We have friends from all over the place that have taken time out of their day to be here, so you understand the we. I would also like to thank my defensive line for all the sacrifices, sacrificing your bodies for me to make plays. I'd like to thank Joel Howland, who was my workout partner, and we held each other to a high standard. And I'm proud to say that my teammates and I still to this day hold each other to a high standard. As husbands, as fathers, and as individuals, we hold each other to a high standard. We have a certain expectation for each other in terms of how we operate. That still holds true today. I am very, very thankful for that. I want to thank my wonderful wife, my 2 beautiful girls who inspire me every day to be better. I want to thank my uncle, Lester Wallace, and his wife, Joanne Wallace, my uncle, Thomas Wallace, my mother and father-in-law for being here. When I arrived to Adrian, Michigan in 1999, I was kicked out of school every other week. And I didn't play my senior year of high school football, but there was a guy by the name of Jim Lyle who showed up to my high school and recruited me, recruited someone that wasn't even planned. He changed my life. He made me better. I'm very, very thankful for him because he made me a better individual. I want to thank the committee. I want to thank Coach Duffy. I want to thank Jenny Carlson for everything that she's done this week to put this together. Finally, I want to thank Aaron Klotz. He's like a father to me, will always be. I want to thank Jim Deere for demanding our best every day in practice. It was an expectation that we brought it every single day, and it wasn't a discussion. I want to thank Jamie Fetter for always taking care of me. Jamie and I, after one of my surgeries, we went to an apartment complex so that we could rehab in their pool. And I'm not sure who it was, whether it was Jamie or I, but we got it done. And we would show up at Nob Hill Apartments every morning, and we would rehab in their pool. Because Jamie and I said, you know what? If there's a will, there's a way, and we figured it out. And he took great care of all of us. My career at Adrian College did not start off great. As a freshman, I was ready to leave. I dealt with adversity. It was hard. That summer, I sent Aaron Klotz an email, and I said, I want to be the greatest linebacker that ever played at Adrian College. I want to be the all-time leading tackler, and I want to be a great leader. I had never played consistently at the varsity level. After that email, I focused on being a great teammate, and we just worked. Things will never be easy, but what I've learned is that life is about relationship, not individuals. I'm so proud to be an Adrian College Bulldog. I'm so proud of my teammates. I'm so proud of everyone that hasn't had an impact on my life. The one individual who's here, Billy Collins, never played football a day in his life, but he's a brother to me. I think it's very important for us all to understand it's not about what we do, it's how many people we can impact in our lifetime. Those things are very important. So remember, life's about relationships. And as we end every single phone call, as grown men today, we end every phone call with, I love you. Every text message, we end with, I love you. So to everyone that has supported me, the good days, the bad days, when things were hard, I love you and thank you. To AJ's family, thank you for being here. I have had the opportunity to experience AJ's son, and finally, Vanessa sent me a video of Colton playing flag football, and he looked just like his dad grabbing the flag, and it made my day. But if you don't remember anything that I said today, remember, life is about relationships. How many people can you impact in your lifetime? To my supporters, again, thank you, and I love you, and go Bulldogs.
Our next and sixth inductee from Adrian, Michigan is Jenny Carlson. The next induction into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame is from the class of 2009, Jennifer Carlson. Jenny had a lot of success with the Bulldog volleyball team, being selected to the All-MIAA second team twice and the All-MIAA first team in 2009. Carlson sits in the top 10 for the Bulldogs in career kills, kills per set, solo blocks, block assists, and total blocks. She picked up a clipboard and spent 9 years coaching collegiately before coming back to Adrian College, where she is currently the Director of Alumni Relations. Please welcome to the stage, Jenny Carlson.
Well, I'll start by saying I brought my cry rag because I am a crier. My mom thinks I should see a doctor because there might be something wrong. No, but seriously, how am I going to follow these speeches? I'll start with my thank yous. So obviously, thank you to the committee. This is a great honor. It's one of the things that I think as an athlete, when you're playing and you're coming to your end, you're like, this is something that I want. So that was a big deal to me when this happened. Thank you to Dr. Docking. The big speech we say on campus is now that we came in as freshmen together. So we've been around for a while together. Thank you to my coaches. Thank you to everybody that's in the stands. I think it's just been a great time. My story about getting the phone call is that I was in my first alumni board meeting in this role, and a couple things had went wrong, so I was like stressed out, and Duff walked up to me and he put his arm around me and said, "Hey, I got something to tell you." And I said, "Well, what's that?" And he's like, "You're being inducted into the Hall of Fame." I cried. And then he was like, "Your friends are going in too, but you can't tell them yet." And I said, "Okay." So I also want to thank my family. My grandparents are here today. My aunt and uncle are here today. And then my support system. My brother was actually drugged from softball fields and volleyball gyms and basketball gyms, and so I appreciate him. My parents never missed a game. They're also my new voluntold support system, which has been amazing. I'm going to start and just say I had a different story coming to Adrian. Never visited. I played volleyball at Tecumseh High School, and I came on an overnight visit the second week before school let out with Casey and Abby and Lori and one of our other teammates, Nicole, and we made a contract that was really stupid, like really stupid, but that's how I decided to come play volleyball here. So, and then obviously I played with some of my favorite teammates that are still my best friends today. Some that flew from far away, some that drove, and one that had a baby last night. So I'm missing her. I don't know if she's watching or not because she's in the hospital, but I want to thank them. We've made a lot of memories together, and it's been a blast. As everyone kept talking, Gunnar would sit at my basketball games in college with a sign that said "Go Jenny," and it was amazingly drawn, like it was perfect. And then this year, when the run happened, I'd be on my computer at work and texting Casey and saying, "All right, is he up to bat yet? Is my screen freezing? What's happening?" So it was a really good ride for them. And Coach Rainey, obviously, when I got my first head coaching job, I think I cried calling him in the car, not knowing what to do. So it's very special to be going in with this group. And then the volleyball memories. I'm with Casey. I don't remember all of them. I remember some of them, but not all of them. We beat Hope, we beat Kelvin, and that's something that we can tell everybody. I think every Bulldog athlete, when they play in those big games and they win them, that's something that's going to stick together for years. But there were some heartbreaks too. Our freshman year, we were good, and we lost in the semifinals to Hope by 2 points. Just the opposite of what happened the next year. So I want to thank everybody for being here. This is a great event. It was a busy week, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And thank you to everyone.
And our final inductees this evening, the NCAA baseball teams of 2010 and 2011, on behalf of the team, Coach Craig Rainey. The final induction into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame is the Bulldog baseball teams from 2010 and 2011, under head coach Craig Rainey. The 2010 team won an MIAA championship and churned out 30 wins, including 23 in the MIAA. Featuring a .340 team batting average, there were 2 MIAA MVPs, 6 first-team All-MIAA selections, and 3 second-team picks. The Bulldogs advanced to the NCAA Mid-East Regional. The 2011 team repeated as MIAA champions while winning 31 games and 24 in conference play. While being led by a pitching staff with a 2.56 ERA, the Bulldogs added 2 more MIAA MVPs, 6 first-team all-conference selections, and 1 second-team pick. The 2011 squad also advanced to the NCAA Regionals. Please welcome to the stage head coach Craig Rainey.
Welcome to everybody that came out tonight to share this special event. I'd like to start by thanking President Docking, Coach Duffy, the committee, who I guess I get to be part of. But I'd like to thank you guys for everything you do and making athletics great here. I'd first like to congratulate the senior athletes of the year for your time and efforts here to make our athletic program and teams better. As a coach, I understand the amount of time and effort that you dedicate to your teams and sports. Those sacrifices are not easy at the college level, and I appreciate all that you guys do. I'd like to give a special congratulations to my son, Gunnar. Your dedication to be part of our baseball family and allow me to coach you was a true statement of your strength as a person. Being a coach's son is never an easy task, and you did it at an elite level. I would have to say we had a pretty good run. We shared 5 years at the Nick, 4 conference titles, a World Series trip, and all these memories will be priceless to me. Thanks, G. As we've talked about family tonight, I know President Docking's got me on a tight leash, but I can't get off this stage without talking about the people that I'm going in with. As we talk about family, that's what Adrian College is and has always been to me. So to the other inductees, it's truly humbling to share the stage with so many athletes and, more importantly, friends. My connection with this group of athletes is truly unique. As it's been stated, but I'm going to restate a couple things. Jenny and Abby, you were role models for my children and also their babysitters, for good and bad. Congratulations and thank you for always being there. They turned out pretty well. Taz, you're probably the only guy that could ever get me to coach high school football. But when Taz calls and asks you to do something, I've seen him on the football field, I made a business decision and said yes. Because I would rather be on his side of the football than the other side. So Taz was also my son's coach, and probably most importantly, as you guys heard tonight, he's the ultimate role model. I couldn't have asked for a better coach for my son. So thank you for all the memories you gave me. All right, here we go. Casey, there's not enough time or words to describe our relationship, but to keep it short, simple, and sweet, I'm very proud to have seen you grow up from a young girl into an outstanding high school athlete, then to dominate the volleyball court here, now onto the coaching world and leading young women. You prepared me well for Kaya. My gray hairs are all from Kaya. I am honored that I have had the chance to share the journey with you. So congratulations on your Hall of Fame, and thanks for being family. Dan, in my evaluation, was the first elite hitter that I ever coached in my college career. From the time I recruited him until he graduated from AC. He was the best all-around hitter of that 4 years. He could hit for average and power with the ability to win any game with one swing of the bat. He was feared by every MIAA opponent. And the one thing that a lot of people don't know about Dan is he was a great hitter, but he also undertook a position change while he was here and strapped on the catching gear and things to help our team become better. So I truly appreciate your 4 years in the Bulldog uniform and believing in us when we probably weren't the best team in the world, but we had a lot of fun. So, all right, now on to the 2010 and 2011 teams getting inducted. Jenny's got me on a tightrope. These two teams are where the baseball legacy starts at Adrian. These teams, in my opinion, had the toughest task to date in our program. We had just started to gain some national attention after the 2008 World Series appearance and 2009 conference title and NCAA regional appearance. Adrian was no secret when these guys played. D3 college baseball knew we had emerged. So their job, besides winning, was to find a way to keep our program on the rise. In order to continue to grow, we decided to start strengthening our schedule and garnering more national exposure. This started by playing non-conference schedules with regional and national powerhouse-type programs to prepare ourselves for the conference run and to compete on the national stage. So let's look real quick at what they accomplished in their 2 years. In 2010, we went 30-13, 23-5 in the conference, winning our second MIAA title, .698 winning percentage, and a 12-game winning streak in 40 games. We had the Conference Player of the Year in Alex Cowart, and the Pitcher of the Year in Josh Lancaster. We had 10 all-conference players. In 2011, we went 31-11, 24-4 in the conference, so we got better in both areas. We posted the third consecutive league title. We posted a .735 winning percentage with a 16-game winning streak. We once again landed both Conference Players of the Year in Brian Bilius and David Partika, and we had 7 MIAA all-conference players. So as you can see, both of those teams, or the 10 team and the 11 team, got better as they went on. Obviously, we need to acknowledge the great coaches that helped these guys along the way. Gordy Tyson, Aaron Klotz, Luke Harrigan, Phil Lawrence, Alexander Younce, and Jaron Stutzman. Great teams don't happen without great leadership, and these men provided that. These teams have set the stage for who we are today and how our program competes for conference titles, regionals, and national rankings. They laid the groundwork by establishing the work ethic, competitiveness of program desires. Back-to-back 30-win seasons in college baseball is elite. All right, we only are allowed 40 regular season games. So they started the tradition of 30-win seasons that has continued to this date. There is also a number of these players that are now in the Hall of Fame for 4 consecutive years, through 2008, 9, 10, and 11. I believe this is also an Adrian College first. These teams from 2008 to 2011 also went 95-17 in the MIAA. And for you guys that can't do the math really quick, I did it on my calculator. That's .848 winning percentage. All right. If the players, parents, and coaches in attendance could stand up, I would appreciate it. Come on. Congratulations to you on your Hall of Fame induction and all the tradition you have allowed us to build upon. I am truly honored to be your coach and friend. Thanks for allowing me to tag along for the ride and the memories. As everybody said here tonight, Adrian College is family. The baseball, that's our motto, is that we are family all the time, and things as all the inductees here. So thank you for coming out tonight. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the night, and go Bulldogs.
See, I think he deserved more time because he was representing 2 whole teams, so it's all good. It is now my honor to congratulate and present this year's individual and team inductees. At this time, I invite the 2021 inductees to please stand at your seat up front as President Docking officially enshrines you into the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame.
The enshrinement. Be it known that on this day, September 17th, 2021, we are gathered on the campus of Adrian College to enshrine the class of 2021 into the college's 51st Athletic Hall of Fame class. Your outstanding contributions have brought honor to Adrian College athletics. This action will perpetuate the memory of your distinction and excellence, and the election publicly proclaims your legacy and achievement of the highest honor. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby declare that you are now enshrined as individual members of the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the Adrian College Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2021.
Our sincere thank you to all the families, teammates, coaches, equipment managers, and athletic staff who have supported these honorees and all of our student athletes. I ask that tonight's individual inductees please gather in front of the stage immediately after we conclude for a group picture. We'd like to give our photographer, Mike Dickey, where you at, Mike? There you are, Mike. A special shout out for all of his work tonight and a lot of the photos that were on the screen there. I would also like to thank Sodexo for our dinner this evening, and of course, Jenny Carlson for organizing the event. It is kind of convenient how you organize the event you get inducted in, though. I would also like to introduce our brand new Hall of Fame and Awards interactive kiosk located in the Merillat Sport and Fitness Center lobby. Feel free to head over and view all of the profiles, photos, and videos of these Hall of Fame members and past, and individual and team award winners throughout the weekend. On behalf of myself and the rest of the Hall of Fame committee, I would like to thank all in attendance tonight for showing your support for our honored inductees. Senior athletes and newest members of the Athletic Hall of Fame, a reminder to please meet Jenny Carlson in the Blue Gym for our lineup and pregame on-field recognition no later than 2:15 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Once on the sidelines, we will begin with alumni award recipients, the Frank and Shirley Dick Award recipients, senior athletes, followed by Hall of Fame class of 2021. Baseball team first, and then individuals in reverse order from this evening's introduction. Multiple athletic contests and activities, which are listed on the back of your program, take place throughout Homecoming Saturday, highlighted with your Bulldogs facing off against Greenville University with kickoff beginning at 3 p.m. Also, be sure to check out volleyball. You can also watch those live on ACTV. Don't forget about that. For those of you needing assistance, there is golf cart available outside. Thank you for a great evening. Congratulations to our inductees, and of course, go Bulldogs.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.